In this video, I'll show you how I made the rod holder and give you the materials that are needed. You will need 1.5 inch PVC pipe, about 8 inches long. You'll need PVC trim. This brand is ASEC, but there's others you can use, and you'll have to cut it to a square shape. A 1/2 inch lag bolt with a nut, just has to be long enough to go through the diameter of the PVC. And a 1/4 inch diameter eye bolt, which needs to have an eye that the 1/2 inch lag bolt can fit in. You'll need a nut and washer for that as well, and everything should be stainless. All the other screws and pieces in the video are supplied by the kayak bracket from the watersnake kit. What I've done so far is I've drilled a hole in the ASEC right in the middle, and I put the eye ring through here. On the other side I have the washer and the nut. Alright, now I pull this down.
Hello.
And I'm trying to line this up with that. And that's where I'm going to pass this lag bolt through. And there you go. It's loosened this a little bit. I measured it pretty accurately. So yeah, once you find the spot, then I can just put the bolt on this side.
Can you help?
I'm going to put the nut on this side.
Can you help? Can you help? Can you help?
I'll tighten that up. And then once I get this centered, I'll tighten this up on the top. There you go. I should have a pretty relatively stable platform. We'll see. That's what it looks like down there. Let's see. Let's tighten this up. It's a little loose still. I think that's pretty good. I like how it's nice and flush because you're going to see in a minute. I'm going to have to put this piece on over top. And I really can't have that in the way, because you can see the nut is going to go right over top of that. Okay, so let's mark these holes. So, what essentially happens is this, and then I'm going to put this on like that. So let's just make sure that I can screw this down all the way. So it kind of does get in the way a little bit. So you just have to go to the side. So in the future, if you were to do this, maybe you want to put this off center a little bit. So mine's going to be off center a little bit, like that. I don't think it should matter too much though. So I'm going to mark the holes like this.
Help. They.
Oof, that one's close.
Huh? Oh, close? No, this is open. This is open. No.
I don't know how we're gonna get that on there. It's not gonna fit.
Oh no, that.
Should have looked on that one first.
No. With this. With this.
It's because it was a little off.
Yeah. Oh,
It's too close. I just took the nut out of this piece that they already give you for the bracket. And they just put it on manually, really close to the side there. So now, I'm gonna tighten this because it's where I want it. Get the rest of these in. No, don't touch this or this, please. I wish that I could have gotten these two, like those two, but that's alright. It's gonna embed about like right here. Embeds about 5 3/4. Maybe a little less. Look at that. Just triple check that it screws in. Okay. It's good. It's good and tight. So there you go. Alright, so next step is to heat it up. Just gonna get the area dry. It's really like not hot until you get really close. It just feels like a hair dryer until you start getting close, and then it gets really hot. Here we go. You can see that this doesn't fit. So it's very close. From seeing some videos online, guys were able to heat PVC up so much so that it kind of molds with it. My guess is it's going to take some time because, you know, the ones that they were doing were like more of like a butane torch, which I could do, but I want it a bit more uniform. So I put that dashed line there. Hope it doesn't affect my my bolting. It's going to take some time for sure. Getting mosquitoes out here. It's kind of getting bendy. There we go. I didn't get down to the spot I wanted to, but I'm pretty close to it. I didn't really want to mess with, you know, the bolt. If I get that mushy, then I'm in trouble. These mosquitoes are everywhere. So I just want to see. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. So I got about 4 inches of embedment. And this is about 5 3/4, so about this far down. I'm gonna say it's okay, as long as I have enough height for the trolling motor. That's the only other issue I can foresee. So let's put this on. So you want to get it as close to the boat as you can. I know that. Probably this is good. So yeah, that's all good. I think the only issue is it rotating. This just kicks back. It's gonna go like this. So we gotta prevent this from rotating. Otherwise, I think it's sturdy. I think it's low enough. And the water line's gonna be probably about here. So that should be good. The one last thing that I want to show you is I have this little piece of shock cord here, and I attached the tiller handle that comes with it. Attached it sort of sideways here, not, you know, coming out front. Here's the front, but sideways, and then grabbed it here with that shock cord back to the rod holder. And what that does is it just prevents it from turning. So when I'm there in the water, you know, you can't really turn this because it's connected here. So I'm always going in the same direction with the motor, and then I'm steering with my rudder. And the last thing I'll say is that I was having trouble maybe with it rotating like this, but in reality, what it does is it just wants to kick up. It just wants to rotate this way. And so because of that, when it really pivots on this piece here and wants to rotate this way, since there's just only a pivot point here doing this, there's really not a pivot point here doing this or doing this. So I just, you know, sort of found that out when I tested it out on the water that day. Well, there you go.